Breaking news. Since Roman Reigns' return to WWE, Paul Heyman is the only member of the Og bloodline who has not rejoined the group. In the summer, Solo Sikoa's bloodline assaulted Heyman, and ever since then, he hasn't been seen on television again. Reigns made an unsuccessful attempt to contact his Wiseman last week on SmackDown, as the number was announced as being out of service. According to Sean Ross Sapp's latest Select Answers piece on Fightful Select, Paul Heyman is still involved with WWE since he was seen backstage at New York concerts and at the big event. This might be setting the stage for a big reunion in the near future, since the entire Roman Reigns plot involves WWE removing Heyman off television. Before Survivor Series, WWE could choose from a number of different possibilities. One of the many speculations that has arisen in response to Heyman's conspicuous absence is that he will return during Survivor Series, albeit he may not be the only one. Heyman has two possible comeback partners: his old client, Brock Lesnar, who he could assist in becoming the fifth member in the Og bloodline, or The Rock, with whom he might demonstrate his newfound loyalty. Heyman is more effective in his role as heel manager because of his knack at eliciting animosity from WWE fans. Since he is now the center of attention, it is difficult to discern his role in relation to Reigns. If Sikoa hadn't destroyed the Wiseman's phone, he may have been able to leave Roman Reigns behind and find a new client. Paul Heyman is a vital member of the Bloodline, the most interesting group in WWE, and fans are going crazy since he wasn't on SmackDown after Roman Reigns' segment. The Special Counsel has been an integral part of Reigns' domination for quite some time, captivating audiences with his devious presence, unparalleled mic skills, and strategic acumen. However, concerns were immediately raised when the Tribal Chief made an appearance on SmackDown last Friday without Heyman present. What does Paul Heyman's disappearance signify for the Bloodline, and where is he? What does Heyman's current whereabouts mean for WWE's most intricate and dramatic plot? Find out in this updated version of the tale. There was already a great deal of excitement around Roman Reigns' long-awaited return to SmackDown. As a result of the Usos' defiant acts and rising animosity with Solo Sikoa, the Bloodline has been in disarray for months, and the undisputed Universal Champion came out to quell the mayhem. The audience was waiting impatiently for Heyman to appear with Reigns, providing his trademark deceptive analysis and acting as the steadfast supporter. Rather than having Heyman on his side, Reigns was accompanied just by Solo Sikoa. Worse still, Reigns avoided openly addressing Heyman's absence, heightening the suspense. The Tribal Chief never wavered from his goal of gradually but firmly establishing his authority inside WWE and making his control known. The night's most talked about topic, however, was Heyman, the missing link in the chain, according to fans and pundits. Backstage sources started revealing Heyman's whereabouts in the hours after SmackDown. There were no private or health-related reasons for Heyman's absence, according to many sources close to the situation. Instead, it was supposedly a strategic move by WWE's creative staff to up the stakes of the Bloodline storyline. The insiders said that Paul Heyman is still very much a part of the Bloodline. His absence was deliberated so that Roman Reigns and Solo Sikoa could take center stage for this particular session. In the next weeks, Heyman's plot is expected to undergo a change. Fans are anxious to find out how Heyman's position changes in the continuing Bloodline storyline, and this discovery has fueled their anticipation. The fans always know what to anticipate when Paul Heyman is involved. Heyman loves to keep the crowd guessing as he fashions legendary relationships, most notably with Brock Lesnar and Roman Reigns. Many hypotheses, some reasonable and others completely implausible, have been advanced in his absence. 1. The function of Heyman is changing. The departure of Heyman has led some viewers to speculate that his position in the Bloodline is about to change drastically. Heyman may be attempting to arbitrate or control the issue for the advantage of his Tribal Chief, Reigns, as tensions are building between Reigns and his cousins, Jimmy and Jey Uso. On the other hand, Heyman may be plotting an unexpected comeback with a partnership or announcement that changes the game. This hypothesis has his admirers glued to their screens, since he loves to pull a fast one. Section 2. A loyalty test. Some think that Reigns personally planned Heyman's absence as a test. The tribal chief may have benched Heyman to see how Solo Sikoa deals with the limelight in the absence of the council's advice, given his reputation for wanting to exert authority. Reigns' systematic approach to leadership is in line with this notion. For the time being, Reigns may be testing the commitment and efficiency of his inner circle by temporarily excluding Heyman. 3. Heyman's partnership is changing. The most extreme view is that Heyman may be plotting a betrayal by forming an alliance with another famous person. Given Heyman's relationship to Reigns, this seems implausible, but surprise turns have happened in WWE before. Heyman may be setting himself up to form a partnership with someone like Jimmy Uso, or maybe even a comeback Brock Lesnar. Recognizing Heyman's contributions to the bloodline is vital to properly appreciating the effect of his disappearance. Heyman had a significant role in developing the persona of the tribal chief once he aligned with Roman Reigns in 2020. The character of Reigns has been given more nuanced by Heyman's advertisements, which show him as a strong leader who is also weak and who expects undying allegiance. Outside of the ring, Heyman's strategic thinking has been an asset to Reigns' success, making each bout seem like a high-stakes struggle. The bloodline is missing a key component of its narrative toolbox in the absence of Heyman. Without him, Solo Sikoa and the USOs lack the unifying force that usually keeps the group together, which impacts Reigns as well. If WWE decides to temporarily bench Heyman, that may be a brilliant move from a storyline standpoint. With relationships being put to the test and fissures being further exacerbated, the bloodline tale has reached a crucial crossroads. Fans are kept involved by the air of uncertainty created by removing Heyman from the near picture. A huge event in WWE programming will surely be Heyman's return, regardless of whether he is a devoted supporter or a startling betrayer. By keeping him out of it, WWE is building up to what might be a major turning point in the plot of the bloodline. Many fans expressed worry and interest in Heyman's whereabouts, and social media went into overdrive with responses. Paul Heyman's absence from Roman's side feels so wrong, said one Twitter user. I am so excited to find out what's coming next. What if Heyman is secretly planning a coup? Another fan speculated. This may be the perfect twist to keep things interesting on the bloodline. Wrestling experts have also spoken out, with one well-known commentator speculating that WWE is trying to keep things interesting by not having Heyman involved. The chess master of WWE is Paul Heyman. You can bet he's plotting something big if he's not on TV.